breaking down the deals, data, and disruption shaping global markets. You're listening to The Daily Ledger with Dennis Sert.
Hey, it is Friday, March 27th, 2026. You're listening to the Daily Ledger Show, and I'm your host, Dennis Sert. Great to be here with you tonight. Just making a quick mic check, looking good. We've got some good stories we're going to get into tonight. We're going to talk about Judge stays Pentagon's labeling of Anthropic as supply chain risk. Trump and Modi had a call about the Iran war. Elon Musk joined them. Orbital data center startup Etherflux raising new financing at $2 billion valuation. And finally, Iranian hackers claim breach of FBI Director Kash Patel's personal Gmail account. So we're going to get into all that. Before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow if you're on Instagram or you're on TikTok. And make sure to share this show with all of your friends. Share the clips. And let's get right into it. Judge stays Pentagon's labeling of Anthropic as supply chain risk. The decision is an early victory for the AI company in a rancorous legal battle with the Department of War. So the serious part of this is that the judge goes, nothing in the governing statute supports the Orwellian notion that an American company may be branded as a potential adversary and saboteur of the U.S. for expressing disengagement with the government. What's funny is that I was kind of thinking about this before, and I didn't really see much chatter on this on X, but or really anywhere. But what happened? Like all of this started happening. Like Amoda, I started having cold feet and everything after the whole Venezuela thing, where Palantir, which the U.S. government uses, uses Anthropic Claude in like one of its products, I guess, or multiple. And what's funny is according to sort of the supply chain risk label, Palantir would have had to sort of churn and spend the next like 6 months, I think was the official timeline, spend the next 6 months directing software engineers to rip out all the Claude integrations and put in OpenAI. And it's like everyone kind of knows that OpenAI isn't as good as Anthropic, right? Like Claude is better at AIing than ChatGPT. And it's like, where else does it matter more than in military operations, right? Excuse me. Oh my God. But anyways, it's like, what was oh my God. Sorry. What was Palantir going to do? For real. Like, how were they going to obey that order? I think they were just betting on, I bet they did nothing. I bet they were just sitting on their hands because they had 6 months to do it, apparently. I bet they were just waiting for this to be struck down or stayed, which means that they can escalate it or appeal it, rather. And so I bet Palantir just didn't do anything. I'd bet my bottom Benjamin on it that, this was going to happen. And if that's the case, then, that kind of makes the Trump administration look incompetent then. And yeah, unfortunately, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, if everybody's confident that what you say doesn't go, then, that's not a good look. It's either that or the software engineers at Palantir and the like are all like, oh my god, I spent the last month or so ripping out Claude, and now I have to kill all my PRs on that, right? On my pull requests. It is kind of a flip flop when you think about it. It's like, oh, well, today we're going to use Claude, and then, oh, the next day we're going to use OpenAI, ChatGPT, and then, oh, the next day we're going to use Claude again, and then, oh, that might get appealed, so we're going to do that. It's like, dude, like, it's like, kill me now, please. Elon Musk joins the call with Trump and Modi. Trump and Modi had a call about the Iran war. Elon Musk joined them. Mr. Musk's participation was notable because it's rare for a private citizen to be on a call between heads of state. Okay. Like, and they're acting like Elon is just some like private citizen. Like, he's acting like he's Joe Schmo, you know. It's like, yeah, Dennis Sert joined a meeting with Trump and Modi. It marks the first time that a private citizen ever joined a meeting between two heads of states. Like, okay, the guy has security clearance. He's done maybe hundreds of, excuse me. He's done maybe hundreds of government contracts with SpaceX and the like. And it's like, okay, yeah, but he's just a private citizen. It's like, let's not disrespect our boy like that, please. And yeah, and can we just say, like, he looks like crap? You know what I mean? First of all, find a new girlfriend, right? You can do better. I'm sorry, Elon. So that's one. Two, you look like shit. Okay? Like, this guy looks like what I look like when I wake up at 3 a.m. because I woke up to a text on my phone and I checked to see who texted me at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. And the New York Times is like, come here, Elon, with camera at the ready. And he's just like, oh, please. What am I doing here? It's like, oh, I should be at the office right now, Do you think Siobhan Zillis sleeps with him under the desk while he's at the office? Of course, because he sleeps at the office. Orbital data center startup Aetherflux raising new financing at $2 billion valuation. Aetherflux, led by Robinhood co-founder Baiju Bhatt, seeks to launch solar-powered satellites for AI computing. Well, this has been a talking point since October 2025 earlier. It's here now. Startups are going to pop up. Aetherflux raised a $50 million Series A round led by Index and Interlagos, with participation by Bill Gates's Breakthrough Energy Ventures, Andreessen Horowitz, New Enterprise Associates, and others last year. The company has since raised an additional $30 million. Okay. Yep. Iranian hackers claim breach of FBI Director Kash Patel's personal email account. This is this is kind of funny because Kash Patel has been known to see his girlfriend all in the Midwest. Her name is Alexis Wilkins, and she's a country singer. And Kash Patel is kind of acting like a cuck because apparently he keeps like flying to go see her. It's like, okay, like if you're the director of the FBI, your girlfriend's gonna come see you. Okay, you don't go see her. So that's number one. Number two, he's using government money to do that. And I made a like a segment on that like months ago. And so here it comes again. Like, when I think of Kash Patel, I just think of beta cuckery. You know what I mean? And so I only present that as context because if his personal email account got hacked, that it's like, what are these Iranian hackers gonna find? Like, I miss you so much, baby. I can't wait to see you. I'm stuck in DC for the weekend. I actually have to do my work. Like, dude, Cash, let me just say, dating in 2026, like, it's not his wife. So how about that? But yeah, dating in 2026, she's being like, let me put it nicely, okay? Uh, she's having intimate relations with probably 100 guys every weekend, and you're thinking like you have some special relationship with her, man. Like, it's so funny. Like, Cash Patel's like trust in modern dating. Oh, she's my girlfriend. She'll never cheat on me, or she'll never run around and kind of, you know, whatever. I'm not even saying this. I'm not like, don't think I'm airing dirty laundry here. That's not even what's going on at all. Like, nothing like that's happened to me. Um, I'm just saying, like, enter the dating world in 2026, enter X, enter clavicular, and pause, enter whatever you want. Like, any semblance of the manosphere, you'll quickly understand that, you know, these hoes ain't loyal, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you either put a ring on it and, not get, attacked by podcasters like me, right? Because, like, let's face it, like, it's just his girlfriend. Like, it's not even, I mean, she's not even his wife. So it's kind of fair game for this kind of an attack, right? And it's like, well, if you're not going to put a ring on it, then what are you doing? Like, you're under public scrutiny now as the FBI director, right? It's been over a year since you've been in office. Like, can you just like have a semblance of professionality? Can you just act professional for like 1 minute? Like, what's up with that? Like, dude, I don't even do long distance, and I'm not the director of the FBI, you know what I mean? Like, let me just put it like this. If Iranian hackers hacked my personal email account or even my like text messages, you're not going to be finding me messaging some like bitch all the way on the other side of the country. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. You kind of need to grow up a little bit. You know, reach down in your pants and like find your fucking balls. You know what I mean? Like, it is unbecoming of a director of an FBI, a director of the FBI, to have a long distance girlfriend. It's like, just have a wife who's local. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be living with your wife. You need to not be cucked by random men that this lady meets at the bar after doing her country singing. Um, and like, you can't just, again, I'm sort of like rehashing what I said earlier, and we'll end on this, but like, you can't just like be the FBI director and be like, oh my God, like, my girlfriend loves me so much. It's like, dude, no. She's being like, she's being with hundreds of guys like a month. Like, do you not understand that? Like, what, like, you look so bad right now, man. Just like pull it together. Find your fucking balls. Uh, anyways, alrighty, guys. Good stream tonight. I'll see you guys around.